Hi breakfast cereal eaters, and welcome to a very special COVID-free What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, this is from 1965 and it's Kellogg's Frosties model vehicles. Let's take a look. So here's an image of the packet back. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual packet itself anymore. And I think the first thing you'll notice is that it's obviously not in English. So this is in Swedish, I think it was. And I did manage to get hold of it, but I know that this was also issued in the UK because the actual models themselves do have made in Great Britain all over them. There's an awful lot of them around in this country as well. So one of the first things you might notice is the fact that this is a really big set to complete, because it's got 12 different vehicles. So I'd imagine there were a lot of very frustrated kids at the time that only managed to get the same sort of ones but in different colours. But I did come across a very small packet panel on the back there as well, saying that it was all written in English. So these were certainly around. So one of the things that actually Kellogg's did do though was they actually reissued part of this set a year later with Cocoa Krispies, and this one was called Century of Transport, and this is what the actual comic advert looked at the time. And this difference here is that there was only 6 to actually collect. So when you actually open the cereal up, this is how they came. They came in these packets like this. Again, as I've mentioned before, these were all issued by R&L in Australia, or the company in Australia, but actually these were manufactured in Great Britain. And so their little tag on them all said Great Britain on it. And when you opened them up and made the models, this is what they were like. So this is the obviously the London bus. So really nice, this one. You've obviously got the stairs there. All the wheels turn. Well, unless of course you break them off. They're sprue. So that was the London bus. You've got the General. It's Stephenson's rocket. This is quite a nicely made one actually. The Hanson cab with the horse on it, and this horse is a bit reminiscent of the one that was in the Holiday Moments actually that I've featured in a previous What's in the Box. There's the paddle steamer, which has obviously the pedals moving around, although that one's a bit stiff. That's better. And again, lots of bits to get broken on these, so it's as I said earlier, it's nice to get these all complete. And then here's one of the early motor cars as well. That one moves really well actually, that wheel. Again with a very fragile stick there too to guide it. So that was the set that came with the Century of Transport. So the additional ones that made up the Frosties version that I showed at the start of this clip was this one here, the Wagon. We've got a Daimler motor car. There's a penny farthing. A spinning wheel there, and this is slightly different because actually make it stand up, actually provided it with a little stand as well to allow it to obviously be displayed. So nice little touch there. Here's a Cobb Co coach. Here's another motor car. And finally, the one that I didn't manage to get hold of was this one here, which is the fire engine, and the obviously the fireman presumably pumping the water at the back. So came in multiple colours. You've seen all the various colours there, and it was possible to find them all in different colours mint as well. So here's a few examples of some of the packets that I managed to acquire with the penny farthing, for example. And here's an image of the full set as I have them, well certainly the 11 anyway. So really nice set this, very good fun, and nice that they could be so interactive, and more importantly that you could display them as well. So really great. And here's also an image of the set as they would have appeared with Cocoa Pops as the sort of century of transport as well. If you're interested in this and other cereal offers, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Kellogg's and then Frosties.